Hi, I'm Elaine Pauly, the president of MagnaWave. Congratulations on your purchase of the Spiro Pulse. So let's go through some basic training on how you use your Spiro Pulse and how to take care of it. So the Spiro Pulse is a 2-plug machine, and you can see that the area to plug your attachments in is right here. It also has a main power supply, start and stop right there. Let me get my power cord here, it slipped. So you simply plug the power cord in, the power right here like this. So now you're fired up. This handle does rotate. By pushing the 2 buttons at the same time, you could bring the handle just like this so that you can, see the plugs and use it as a stand that way. You can also do the same thing this way. So I swing it back around and boom. So I'm going to leave it like this for the rest of the explanation. So with your Spiro, you definitely received a large loop. That's this one. This is what we call the large loop. And you received the butterfly loop. Now you may have gotten other attachments. You'll have to look at, we have several other videos explaining those attachments, but this is the butterfly loop. We also call it a joint coil. Works great in different areas. So now that our machine is on, I'm going to go ahead and plug the coil into the machine. And the way that you do that is you simply line up the notches and twist, and it will click into place. You want to hear that click. It doesn't matter which one goes in which area, click right into place. So once you hear that click, you know you're good to go. You don't ever want to not have that click. If you are using your machine outside, make sure you keep the area around those plugs nice and clean. A damp cloth or just blowing it out with air. You don't want dirt to get down into the plugs or into the machine itself. So make sure you keep that area nice and clean. Now that it is on, you would want to use the mode button right here. And the mode button has this little arrow that goes from time to power. So the timer is always going to be set at 10 minutes, but you can change that. You could go down in 1-minute segments all the way to 1 minute. You can also, from that, you could go past 10 and you'll be in 5-minute segments. So now we're at 15 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. And what's great about that is it goes all the way up to 90 minutes. So if you're doing a very long session, you can absolutely just let it count down and it'll stop itself. When the machine, let's go over to power on the mode. I'm going to go up. I like to start at 2. So I'm on 2. I like to hit start. So now the coil is pulsing. And all you do is you can turn it up while the machine is on. And you want to turn it up to the most comfortable setting for you. So you want to go as high as you can that's comfortable. And you want to do that every time you move the coil around on an animal. You want to make sure that if you're going to a new area of the body that you start over at 0, and again, you work your way up from 0 up to what's comfortable. Now, if we stop right there, the stop button means pause. It doesn't turn the machine off. If you hold the mode and the stop button, you'll actually see an hour counter. It says runtime. This one's 35:13. So that shows you that the machine has 35 hours and 13 minutes on it, which is excellent. If you are using this machine as a second unit that you may be loaning out, you could see how much somebody used it. If you're using it for maybe an employee and you want to see how many sessions they're doing, it's a great way for you to keep track and know that, when you get around anywhere between 500 and 1,500 hours, we recommend you send it in for regular maintenance. It's not required, but we do recommend it. So again, you do that by hitting stop and mode. You want to make sure that you don't get the machine wet. You never want to submerge it in water. You never want to put it in a big rainstorm. Whenever you're done using the machine, you simply turn off the main power supply at the top, unplug it, unstop your attachments by pulling up the silver and twisting. So you, again, pull up on the silver part and twist, just like that. And then move your stand back to a handle, and you are good to go with this machine. We also have seen people carry these very uniquely, and even putting them on ways to hold them, like even on a strap on their body. So really you could do anything with this. I love it because it could go in your car, it could go with you in a purse, it can go on an airplane. It is digital, so that means it does not have a spark chamber. It's a computer programming. I think that's all you need to know to get started. Make sure you keep it clean and wave on to better health.